Hello and welcome back to Norfolk Airguns. This week, still on the rifles. Let's head into the intro and we'll have ourselves a look-sees.
Airguns blazing, hear the sound they make. Targets falling like a dream, no mistake. On this journey, it's the thrill I claim. In the world of airguns, feeling bold and brave.
Righty-ho, what have we got this week? Well, PCPs, and it is by far an absolute beauty. Let me just quickly take this off. Put this up there. Right, so we are looking at the BSA R-10 SE. Ooh. Isn't that a thing of prettiness? So let's head to the bench view. We'll have a closer look, shall we? So we'll go from the back to the front as always. So you have, I believe, double check. I think that's an adjustable butt pad. Then we got ambidextrous cheek piece coming down, really nice pistol grip. On top you've got your bolt with your 11mm dovetail mounts. Come down, you've got a lovely adjustable trigger with metal trigger guard. Lovely. That will be your multi-shot mag. That's on the other side. We'll have a look at that in a bit. As we come down a bit, you've got your buddy bottle, and this is a shrouded barrel, so that's very nice as well. She is by far quite a pretty rifle. Let's see the features then, shall we? As you can see, the R10 is a PCP rifle, and the SE is a fully regulated rifle, giving you consistent and dependable accuracy. The detachable buddy bottle gives you up to 250 shots per fill. That depends on what caliber. You get multiple stocks. There's walnut, real tree camouflage, black pepper, a black edition, and this blue one. They're all ambidextrous apart from the walnut. The trigger itself is a fully adjustable two-stage trigger and has enhanced trigger functions to give you total shot control. It has an 11mm dovetail mount on top for you to put a scope on, and as you can see, it doesn't come with iron sights, so you will need a scope. And now technical. So the rifle comes in 177, 22 and .25, and it is a pellet air gun. Total length for the rifle is 40 inches, so 102 centimeters, with the barrel itself being 15 inches, so about 38.5 centimeters. Weight 3.2 kilos, so that's about 7.4 pounds. That's before a scope is fitted. Shot count. So in 177 you're going to get 190 shots, but in 22 and 25 you're going to get 250. Now, as all air guns appear to be these days, it is advertised as a 12 foot-pound rifle. So when it comes to the chrono part, in a little while, we shall see how actually close to 12 foot-pounds it is, shall we? Right. Let's have a look at the magazine and how you fill it with air. Let's head back to the bench. Right then, let's have a look at the magazine and how it works, shall we? Gun is on safe. Let's cock it. Now, to get the magazine out, obviously you want to cock the rifle, and then right at the front, a very weird thing I've never seen before, here, it's a little slide. You want to push that forward, and out comes your 10-shot magazine. I believe 10 shots, double check, 10 shots. Right, so it's pretty much like the Gammo one, so they're all the same these days between Gammo and BSA, because they're made in the same gaff. So you got your last shot indicator, just see that flashing. There you go, that's a yellow dot on this one. So being a 177, let me just grab some JSB exacts for this. Now, as they always are, you just want to cover the back hole just in case of your finger, put your pellet in, spin it. So pellet in, spin it. There we go. Magazine is full. You got your 10 shots, and then you want to got a little groove, the little gap in the breech. You've got your little nub that goes in first. Just push that in. There's no click. There's nothing. It just sits in, and then with the same thing from the beginning, just push that forward. And your magazine is now secure. I'm not going to push the bolt forward because obviously I have loaded it with pellets and I don't need to be loading it now while I'm in the cave. So yeah, do your 10 shots and then remember, push that little bit forward, pull your magazine out and then reload. That's that. Let's see how you fill it, shall we? And how do we fill it up with gas? Well, thankfully, on the bottom of this is your fill gauge. Good. I like it here, not up here. Up here is a silly place. Even better would be on the side, but on the bottom is a good place to put the gauge. Well done, BSA. Now, you have a little dust cap. You want to take that out, and then you've got your little hole in there. Now, get your fill probe. Just make sure your safety is on. I always cock when I fill with air. Magazine has been removed, as you just saw. Then, quick fill adapter. Lovely. And then you want to put that, can you see that? There we go. Push that into that hole. Shut the valve off on your tank. And open up the bottle. There we go. Always bleed the system after. Psst. Then you can pull your probe out. Get your dust cap. Put that straight back in. Very nice. Right then. Full of air. Magazine we know how to use. Let's get down the range and do some testing, shall we? Let's get there. See you at the range. Right, so let's get to the pellet test, shall we? Start with JSBs. Got a target set up down at 25 yards. That's all done, safety's off. GoPro is running. 5 shots as always. Really nice trigger to this. Shoots ever so smoothly. Well, it didn't appear to like JSBs much. A whole plethora of pellets to go through. So it does like, shall we? Well, that's the pellet test done. Let's go grab that target. We'll head back to the bench and we'll see what it looks like, shall we? And here are all the results. Didn't like JSBs. H&N8s were a yes. H&FTs were a yes. QIS were a yes. And it didn't really like much else. There's your Superfields, Superdomes, Wasps, Spitfires, and H&N Greens. It's starting to rain, can you tell? It's chucking it down still now. But there we go. There's your pellet test. Right then, final thoughts on the BSA. Distracted. It's a nice gun. I did enjoy shooting that. That was lovely. Trigger's nice and smooth. Lovely to shoot. Nice and accurate. Something's making a funny noise over here. Find out when it all blows up. Anyway, sidetracked. Shoots lovely. It's dead accurate, which is really nice. Stock's lovely to hold. It's not too weighty, to be fair. It is nice and quiet, really quiet. I did a decibel reading, took a couple of shots just to get the sound, and that's what I got. They're the numbers I got from the decibel reading. Trigger is really light. Again, did a trigger pull weight off camera. It was, I've got it written down here. So the lowest pressure was 5.7 ounces. The highest pressure was 11.2 ounces. That was over 5 shots. So again, there you go. That's a picture of the trigger pull weight. Power wise, bit disappointing. I filled this up to the brim, so I filled this up to 232, so the maximum pressure you should really put this at. And it wasn't as high power as I was expecting that to be. It's advertised as a 12 foot-pound rifle using JSB 844 pellets. I was getting, highest I got was 10.3 foot-pound, and the lowest was 9.9 foot-pound. So not very high. It's my chronograph making a noise. Let's turn that off. Yes, but other than that, it is a nice gun. I do like it. Magazine, nice and sweet and simple to use. I don't know why the little release catch on the side here is for. That's a bit of a weird one for me. I don't understand that. It doesn't need it because the bolt holds it in, or you just make this a little bit more secure on the inside when you push the magazine in. Bolt's nice and smooth. Yeah, it was just a general delight to shoot, and I'm not a massive fan of BSA. I've told you this before, but this was a nice shoot, a nice shooting gun. I did enjoy this. Yeah, that's it. It's a good gun. I'd recommend it, and I don't recommend BSAs that often at all, to be honest. I'm not a big fan. So I'm going to stop chatting away and just call it there. So thank you to Dean over at the Norwich Gun Centre, and obviously Longwater, the home of where we shoot now. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Yeah, happy days. Also, if you are interested, I am now doing channel memberships for £2 a month. You get early access to all videos as I release them, so you see it before the general public does. And I'm going to start trying to do a live once a week, maybe on a Monday, down here in the cave, and we can members only live anyway, and we can talk about what's the upcoming gun that I'm going to be shooting with, and just any other questions you've got that I can answer. Yeah, so let's call it there. Nice and easy, simple. Recommend it? Yes. Got some flaws. All guns have got their flaws. This could do with a bit more power, but that might change if I put a heavier pellet in. But I always go standard 844 just to keep it on the par. Yeah, nice and easy. Lovely to shoot. Nice. Right. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.
With every shot I find my flow in the silence after there's a